Hey everyone, Larry Chen here. Welcome to my channel. As you can see behind me is the new 2023 Nissan Z. I'm a big Z guy, as you guys know. So many good things. Twin turbo V6 manual transmission. We're actually at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're on the outside road course. Nissan has given me the keys to this red one, and they're just gonna let me drive it and do whatever I need to do. As you guys know, I have a red 350Z HR model 2008, and I've been using that to learn how to drift. So I'm going to get this sideways and see how it drifts as a stock vehicle, but I'm also gonna push it as much as I feel comfortable on this road course. You know, I'm not gonna go off or anything. I just want to kind of find close to the limit and back off a little bit and just drive it and enjoy it. We actually spent all night last night taking this around Las Vegas, shooting at some iconic locations, and we really just kind of wanted to put a good note, I guess, on the ending of this project. For me, it's been such an honor to do this with Nissan. So we shot the Z Proto in Los Angeles. We shot the production vehicles also in Los Angeles. We also shot in New York, in Times Square. We shot the gray one in San Diego, and now we shot this red one in Las Vegas. I think it's a really good mix of places that we've shot these vehicles, and I've kind of fallen in love with them. I think they're pretty cool. I think they look amazing. It's really an honor for me to have the task of making it look as good as possible for everybody else looking to buy this car. But now I actually get to drive it and enjoy it, and I get to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight on how it drives and how it drifts as a stock vehicle.
Mr. Race Car Driver.
Those shoes have no feel, no pedal feel at all, so kind of need that. Okay, here we go. First time bringing this out on track. It already feels really good. Oh, the brakes feel really nice. It has a lot of power. In second gear, it has no problem whatsoever for it to step out. It's kind of incredible already. Wow, it has so much more power than the 350. It's not even funny how much more power it has. That is insane. And I have the AC blasting full on. Jeez. She cruises nice too. I am thoroughly blown away right now. It's gonna be hard to really hold traction on this thing. It steps out so nice. Come on, guys. I'm trying to film here. Sorry. F-35s just flying around, getting my shot. All right, so 2023 new Z, first drive impressions. What can I say? I am so blown away. First of all, the power is unbelievable. I cannot believe how much more power it has versus the 370Z and the 350Z, of course. I have a 350Z and I've driven it quite a bit. This is really the next level. One of the things that I've been saying a lot after driving this is that I just cannot believe a car like this can come out in 2023. Brand new vehicle, 6-speed manual, twin turbo, V6, looks amazing, very easily modifiable. Because the VR30 platform is very tunable, it's been out for many years in the Infinity cars, and it's so easy to make power from them. It is just such a pleasure to drive. It is such a great blank canvas. There's just so many things you can do right away. I mean, Just coilovers, wheel suspension, diff, angle kit, seats, you're pretty much there. That's a good street legal drift car. That's something that you can drive to the track potentially, and you can burn tires, and then you can drive home. Even just a set of coilovers, wheels, and tires, it would make the best street car. Just from what I've seen with what Forsberg did with his white Z before he cut it up to make it his Formula Drift car. They lowered it, put some wheels on it. It already looked so good. I did a couple pulls where I just kind of get it going in first, then shift it into second, plant my foot on the floor, and it just roasts tires. It is so good. It just has that, I don't know, it's like a Japanese muscle car. It just has so much power. In terms of drifting, this does have a way for you to put it on sport mode and also turn off the electronic traction control. It does get a little hairy though when you try to transition. I tried to drift it. I did my absolute best and I gave my attempt at all different types of scenarios. I tried to clutch kick it, but I feel like I run out of angles so fast and I get right to lock and I just cannot get it back as soon as the rear end kicks out. It's not a very gradual step out. When I clutch kicked it, it was so violent, and part of it is because of stock suspension, all of that. It's made for comfort as a stock vehicle. So when it did come out, it was like so much. It was just too much for me to handle. And I'm sure if you just modify it just a little bit, you can get a lot more angle. It's super easy to power over. That seems to be the best way to get it sideways. You can't really use the e-brake. I don't think there's as much leverage just because of the way it's positioned. It's not very easy to lock it up. If there was some sort of leverage, then maybe it would be a lot easier to get the rear wheels to lock up. With that said, on my 350, I never really had a problem with faint initiation, but this being a newer car, there's just so many things. Like I'm guessing you have to disable the ABS, you have to disable a lot of things, because one of the problems that I realized, I tried to do a transition, and as soon as I transitioned, the ABS or something kicked in where I heard the brakes engaging, and basically it just straightened me out, or it got me to understeer right away. With it being stock, it is trying its best to basically keep you from spinning out and keep you from killing yourself, I guess. With that said, it's still kind of amazing to me that it was able to keep sideways and it was able to keep in drift just one corner at a time. It was able to do donuts in first gear, but you run out of gear so fast because of how much power this thing has. You know, it'll just hit rev limiter right away. It chirps from first to second easily. It almost chirps from second to third. I guess it depends on how fast you're baiting on it. I did do a couple fast laps around track 2, which was so much fun. The power comes on like a freight train, and we got into some triple-digit speeds. The brakes, without a doubt, I could see that they were great for a couple laps. For a normal HPD driver, I'm sure it's fine. Autocross is fine. Without a doubt, if you were to take it to the track and hot lap it, you definitely have to get upgraded pads and maybe a big brake kit. For just the street use, light modifications, intake, exhaust, coilovers, wheels, tires, that would be a perfect street car. It would look amazing and it would perform great, all of that. If you wanted to drift it, without a doubt, you definitely have to have seats and angle kit. I was getting tossed around pretty bad in there just because, you know, they're meant for comfort. They're meant for everyday driving. They're not actually meant for just pushing the G's. I looked at the G meter and I think we got it up to, I don't know, 1.7 or something. That's probably just me whipping it around really hard. But we really pushed it, and I just kind of wanted to see what it was about, and I wanted to kind of show you guys that this is a performance vehicle. Even though it's a GT car, it's a touring car, it's something that you can enjoy with long road trips, and you can drive it every day as your daily driver, especially the automatic. This is a performer. It is so good right out of the box. With just a couple minor tweaks, I'm sure it would be absolutely amazing. I am really, really looking forward to seeing what the aftermarket will do to it. I know Z1 Motorsports is going to go all in. They already have so much stuff ready for this chassis, for the motor. It's just going to be that hot car, especially I'm guessing for maybe not this year's SEMA show, but next year's SEMA show. I'm sure there's going to be quite a few of these, especially wide body, big turbo kits, all of that good stuff. On top of that, I'm actually curious to see how it will do in drag racing, especially with the automatic transmission, as well as road racing. I know that the manual is slower in a straight line, but honestly, for someone like myself, it doesn't matter. I just love driving it around. You don't have to go super hard. You don't have to push it super hard. When that thing kicked out and the tires are smoking and I look back, there's a cloud of smoke behind me and I'm just doing my absolute best to keep it sideways. There's nothing like that feeling. It's so cool. And again, I cannot believe that Nissan built this vehicle. It's just so cool. I hope you guys enjoyed our little drive video. I hope you guys enjoyed all the Z coverage. Hopefully this is not the last time I get to shoot this car officially for Nissan. Hopefully we get to do a lot more things in the future. I'm sure there's gonna be new colors, this, that, and the other, updated versions, who knows? With that said, I'm just so honored after all of these crazy shoots, all of these things that we're able to do with this new vehicle, help Nissan launch this vehicle globally. It was such an honor being a Z guy, you know? And of course, I always say I'm a driver first. I got into all of this. I got into photography. I got into cars because of driving and the fun of it. And boy, did these guys build a really fun vehicle to drive.